Hey guys, AirsoftAL here, and well, I thought it became time that I actually talked to you guys something. You see, I this actually is kind of hard for me to actually talk about, so yeah. I am autistic. Now, what is autism? Autism is basically the reworking of your own neurological makeup. It's sort of a thing that says, you're really smart, or it really is hard. But at the same time, my autism, the way it works is I'm always thinking, constantly working. Literally, I can't tell when someone's being sarcastic with me or if they're being rhetorically questioning with me. That's how bad I am. So you're probably thinking, well, how bad is it for you if, you're doing pretty well on YouTube or you're doing pretty good? Well, this is where it gets a little bit interesting. You see, the way I am is that I am what I am because, well, it's how I am, really. Like I said, guys, this is not easy for me to actually talk about. It really isn't. So, why don't I start off from the beginning? Well, not really from the beginning, but... Damn it! Why do I keep doing that? Oh yeah, that's right, autistic, right. Look, I had outlets, okay? I played video games like Call of Duty, Battlefield, real-time strategy games like Risk, board games, things like that. But that wasn't enough. It wasn't enough for me. And then I tried paintball, which would be my single biggest mistake I ever did. Now, I'm not knocking paintball. I really am happy for it. I really do like it, but there's a problem with it. The way my body is, because of my low iron count, I got hurt bad. I mean, bad. Now, before I get into it, I know a lot of you are probably asking, Al, is your autism the reason why you can get angry so easily? Yes, it is, actually. I can get angry really easy because I can get passionate about something. When I'm passionate about something, it's kind of how it is. Now, before you go and say anything else, let me go ahead and explain what happened with paintball, because I'm sorry I went off track there. What happened was, it was my 16th birthday. I'd went to a place called P3. P3 is a arcade and laser tag place. And what happened was that one lucky shot got me in the neck, knocked the wind out of me, and I fell backwards and hit a pole that was supporting the netting that kept paintballs from flying out of the arena. You could probably guess where this is going. Because of my head hitting the pole just right, I blacked out. I almost went into a coma. I'd probably say worst 16th birthday ever, but not really. I had fun. I liked the adrenaline that I got from playing paintball. I could withstand some of the shots in certain parts of my body, but it was bad. I mean, really bad. I just... I'm sorry if I can't speak, right? It's just... Some memories are much more hard-hitting than others, and that memory in particular is one I don't like to reminisce on. So, what about airsoft? How'd I get into airsoft? Well, a friend of mine in the United States Marine Corps, God rest his soul, introduced me to it because I was getting picked on in high school. I was getting bullied because I was autistic. I was different from people in high school. I was, among others, that were special needs. So my friend introduced me to it, and he allowed me to use his Classic Army M16, which is the one gun I fell in love with extremely fast. I got a couple kills, and I had fun. And what was interesting was that when I played it, and I looked back at my own thought process when playing the game, I found out that the way my brain was, in comparison to everything else, my brain actually worked better in that kind of environment than it did in the paintball environment. Because in that environment, I at least had teammates. Well, I wouldn't really say that. It's just... Look, the best way I can give you is the way I am in Battlefield. the way I play Battlefield is I do it strategically. I'm always thinking tactically, and I know paintball is the same way, but once again, I almost got put into a coma because of it. But with Airsoft, completely different. I had fun. I just had fun. I had nothing but fun, and I loved it to death. I loved it, and I liked it because I got to play with the real guns that my father plays with every day when he's at the armory. I got to play with M16s, AK-47s, M60s. I got to play with all the cool guns that everybody else gets to play with. So what changed? Well, I guess you could say the safety aspect and the sheer fact I wouldn't die from a good placed shot. The way it is that that's how I am. So does that, I mean, okay, let me go ahead and try and not go off into another conversation. There is a sad part to this story, to me, however. Because I'm always thinking, I have a hard time sleeping. I take words seriously. I sometimes come off as a jackass. I sometimes come off as a dumbass. I come off as being narcissistic. I'm not narcissistic. I'm autistic. And because of my autism, it's hard to actually try and get a job, which is why I was able to work at the family shop. Because I was able to work at the family shop, that saved me a lot of grief, because while I'm at the family boutique, I at least am in an environment that I know I'm okay with, and that's how I am. But whenever I hear a tone of somebody's voice, be it anything, that's how my brain reacts. Just like with one person, even though they have a deep voice and I know they're not being mean to me, I know they're not being angry with me, my brain will automatically perceive it as a threat. It will automatically start working up glands in my body saying, you're in trouble, you're in danger, try and get the hell out. But thankfully enough, after so many times of talking to people with deep voices, I've gotten used to it. Through the years, I've done a lot. But at the same time, I fear that I might not get a lot of, damn it, what's the word? Respect. I do have fears. And my biggest fear is letting people down, letting my friends down, disappointing people. And that hits me harder than any other normal person would. Because of my autism, whenever I was told, the way I was raised, I was always raised to be either a winner, I was raised to either be an accomplishment. I was raised by two different lifestyles. One is straight up military because of my father, and the second one was straight up just perfectionist by my mother. So I have two different styles of things, but because I got out of my household and I went to college for 2 years, I was able to experience life for my own. Granted, I'm not a good drinker, I'll tell you that now. I can't drink for nothing because I'm not good, but outside of that, though, I'm good at what I do. And what do? I'm a fucking critic. I am literally a cynical person when it comes to firearms. Seriously, if ever you've watched my MP5 review, which I'll probably post up after this video again to update it, you'll see that I am a cynical person. Many guns cannot escape my cynical eye. I mean, I've tried doing overviews before, and they've went straight into reviews. That, and what's worse is that there's another dark side to me. If I don't do something, or I'm not doing anything, or if I'm not watching, or if I'm not occupying my brain, I'll start getting headaches. Then I'll start twitching, I start getting fidgety. And then finally, I start getting upset, I start getting angry, it's just not good. That's the best way I can describe it. It's not good, because I'm someone who cannot be, I'm sorry if I'm not sounding really clear. It's just really hard for me to talk about, okay? It really is. So outside of the dark side, what's the light side? Well, the video you've been watching, the video's in place for my 2 battle videos from when I went over to my friend's house and we played a little battle. The editing is what I'm good at. Because I don't have a driver's license or a permit, once again, autistic paranoia of idiots on the road, I'm kind of good at what I do. I really am. I'm good at what I do. I literally sit at the computer all the time and I edit. Literally, you can leave me at somewhere and I'll do a job. You tell me what to do, I'll get it done. I'm a person who stays on task. And that's how I am. And to be fair, I'm kind of happy that I'm a part of Headhunter Nation. I really am happy. But really, I'm not doing it for the money, for the fame. I'm doing it to try and get some help for my community. I live in a place of Mickey, Tennessee. And right now, I'm talking with the guys in Chicago known as Razor Op who own 3 fields to try and open up a 4th field down here in Tennessee. Now, understand that I'm not doing this to portray you guys or Vulcan. I'm doing it for my community. I'm not a selfish person. I want to bring happiness to everyone. That's another side effect of me. I'm a warrior. I worry as much as a Brooklyn Jewish mother. Without going too deep, the only thing I'll leave this video off on is this. Just talk to me. Just talk to me like a normal human being. Don't talk to me like I'm an employee. Don't talk to me like I'm some kind of robot. Just get to know me. And you'll find that I'm a lovable person. Granted, I got my quirks, and I might come off like an asshole, but even then, just have a normal conversation with me. Hell, if you lived in my area, I'd probably take you out to coffee. So yeah, that's it, guys. That's me. Thank you guys for watching, and have a safe day. Bye.